뚜루뚜뚜뚜뚜. 뚜루루뚜. 하이, 버니즈 안녕. 정말 오랜만이야. 와. 너무 보고 싶다. 너무 보고 싶었어. So I couldn't help myself and I just had to call you guys. I am in Korea right now and you're probably thinking, oh, well, weren't you always in Korea? But no, I went to Australia not long ago and I got to see my family, which was really, really nice. It was actually so lovely. 근데 얼마 전에 한국에 다시 도착했거든요. 맞아. 근데 아유. 그냥 버니즈 추석 잘 보냈는지, 어떻게 지내고 있는지, 다들 건강하신지 체크하러 왔어요. 추석 잘 보내셨어요? Or what did you guys do? Did you guys do anything fun? Like exciting? I hope you guys had a really nice time. Oh, I miss you too. A road trip? Where did you go to? I actually went on a couple of road trips while I was in Australia. I don't want to spoil too much. 뭔가 다 얘기해주고 싶은데 너무 나중에 알게 될 거니까 뭔가 I think I should hold back a little bit. 근데 I went to the Blue Mountains while I was in Australia. So I went to good old Newcastle, Lake Macquarie, and I spent time with family and had dinner with Mima and Pop, which is my grandmother and grandpa. And what else did I do? I went into Newcastle with my auntie and cousin, 제 고모랑 그리고 사촌 동생이랑 같이 뉴카슬에서 쇼핑하고 같이 점심 먹고 we went to Momo's, which was oh my gosh so lovely. 그리고 자전거 타고 다녔어요. 하루 아빠랑 같이 자전거 타고 진짜 멀리까지 이렇게 갔다 왔거든요. I thought my legs would be really, really sore the next day, but surprisingly, they were fine. And I think it's because we used e-bikes, which is kind of cheating, but 엄청 빨리 가거든요. 그 electric bikes, e-bikes이라고 이렇게 자전거랑 똑같은데 근데 조금 더 이렇게 푸시를 주는 they have yeah. Anyway, it's hard to explain because I don't really know either. But 그래서 되게 엄청 빨리 갈 수 있어요. 쉽게. 그래서 멀리 이렇게 다녀오고 저녁 먹고 막 엄청 재밌는 시간 보냈어요. 그리고 헬멧 썼죠. 당근 썼지. 당근 썼어요. And what else did I do? 그리고 we stayed like at an Airbnb kind of thing, and it was really pretty because it was in Murray's Beach, which is like a reserved, like a really pretty place near the lake. Sorry. And then afterwards we went to the Blue Mountains and went hiking, did shopping, vintage shopping, got lots of cute little DB whackers. 제가 엄청 열심히, 왜냐면 저는 사실 이렇게 호주나 어딘가를 다녀오면 그걸 다 기록하고 싶어요. 그걸 평생 잊고 싶지 않은 마음으로 다 기록하고 싶거든요. 그래서 사진도 많이 찍고 영상도 엄청 찍고 일단 네, 많이 찍었어요. 그래서 그게 언제 어떻게 쓰이거나 어떻게 나올지는 잘 모르겠는데 if you guys are lucky, you'll be able to see everything that I did in Australia sometime in the future. And hopefully, 왜냐면 사실 뭔가 누가 찍어주는 것과 그리고 제가 저를 찍는 게 되게 이게 다르거든요. 왜냐면 먼저 제가 저를 찍으면 우선 카메라가 정말 가까이 있어야 돼요. 제 얼굴이랑. 제 팔이 그렇게 길지 않거든요. My hands aren't that long. I mean, my hands, oh my god, what am I saying? My arms aren't that long. 그래서 you are going to be seeing a lot of my face really up close and and a lot of good scenery. 왜냐하면 내가 사실 그런 풍경이랑 그리고 뭔가 자연을 찍는 거에 더 익숙하거든요. 그래서 어렸을 때부터 뭔가 자연 속에 있는 예쁜 그런 풍경들이나 아니면 you know, plants and animals. I used to love filming animals and plants and pretty flowers. So I'm much better at that than filming myself. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Just, yeah. 버니즈가 잘 이해해 줄 거라고 믿어요. 오랜만에 호주 다녀오니까 되게 신기했어요. 뭔가 the places that I've been to before, like when I revisit them, they don't only bring back the memories of like, you know, my childhood, although I still consider myself a child, although I'm an adult now. they 뭔가 되게 it's almost like deja vu, which is, you know, like living the moment again, and I feel like I've become that age again for some reason. And it was very nice because I got to spend a lot of time with family. And I got to have Lalilu, on Mima's lap, which is like a little cute way of saying that I cuddled up next to her. She gives the best hugs and cuddles. And Lalilu on Mima's lap. I'm on the sofa right. 저 사실 지금 연습실이거든요. 연습실에 있는데 뭘 좀 기다리는 중이라 I have a little bit of time. 지금 연습실 소파 위에 앉아 있어요. 저희 연습실에 큰 소파가 하나 있거든요. 여기 앉으면 일어날 수가 없어. 그리고 여기에 눕잖아요. 바로 잠들어요. It's like a magic sofa. That's probably why, when I move around, you can probably hear squeaking. Because it's made out of leather, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. 맞아요. 푹신푹신해요. 맞아. 한복 사진들 나왔더라. 그거 그날 사실 엄청 더웠거든. 왜냐하면 우리가 우선 그 한복 자체가 레이어가 엄청 많았어. 레이어가 진짜 많았고 그날 왠지 되게 더웠던 걸로 기억해. It was like very humid and we filmed the photos. 그 촬영이 춘천에 있었어요. 춘천? 아니다. 의정부 쪽에 있었어요. 의정부에서 그걸 제가 왜 알았냐면 거기에 산이 있거든요. 설악산인가? 아니면 도봉산일 수도 있는데 모르겠어요. 거기를 하이킹 다녔어요. 제가 어렸을 때 등산했는데 거기 딱 산을 보자마자 여기 의정부구나 하고 알았죠. 거기 찍은 한옥이 엄청 예뻤어요. It was like traditional but very it had a very clean and 평화로운 vibe to it. Anyway, the other members, don't they look just so cute in hanbok? They look like little princesses. I must say. Speaking of princesses, have you guys seen Miss Queen Palm at Fashion Week? She looked stunning and she killed it, man. Not long ago, my auntie, 제 고모가, she sent me a message saying, I want to look for the message. Hold up. Oh my gosh, I am such a stonehead. Do you guys, hold up, I'll wait for you to come back. I am such a stonehead. Do you know what I just did? Do you guys know what I just did? I went out of phoning to look for the message. And I didn't realize that if you go out of phoning, then the call stops. 제가 포닝에서 나왔거든요. 그 문자를 찾으러. 근데 포닝에서 나오면 당연히 꺼지잖아요. 근데 제가 그거를 생각 못하고 그냥 계속 착각했어요. 근데 okay, I learnt my lesson. So I didn't find the message because I came straight back to you guys because, I couldn't let you go. But she said something along the lines of, She sent me a photo of 한이 언니. 사진을 보내줬어요. 한이 언니가 패션 with that gorgeous backless, and she like sent that, and then she's like, oh, she looks stunning. She seems like such a sweet girl. I want to meet her, and blah 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 blah. And then I said, I know, right? She killed it. She's a queen. And then we had a whole moment just talking about 한이 언니. Yeah, that's right. Hot girl. 맞아요. You know what? You know how it's a very long flight going from Australia to Korea and back. 제가 비행기에서 돌아올 때, 밤 비행기가 아니었고 낮 비행기였거든요. 그래서 그 창문을 열면 지나가는 곳들이 다 보였어요. The ocean and because New South Wales, where I was in Newcastle, Sydney area, 그쪽이 꽤 아래에 있거든요. 호주가 땅이 엄청 넓잖아요. 근데 그 아래쪽이에요. Then when we took off, 그 날씨가 엄청 예뻤거든요. 그날 떠나는 날. There was like not a single cloud, and it was just clear as, it was just crystal. And the sky was so beautiful, and we left. And then flying over Australia actually takes a really long time. 진짜 오래 걸려요. 왜냐면 호주가 그렇게 땅이 넓어서 호주만 지나가는데 한 4시간 정도 걸려요. 비행기로. 4시간 넘을걸요? 잠깐만. 4시간 정도 걸려요. 근데 지나가면서 we went over the Great Barrier Reef. And 제가 사실 I've never been to the Great Barrier Reef. I really, really wanted to go snorkeling, but I never had the chance to. Although I have been to Queensland, which is like very tropical party vibe. Anyway, so we flew over the Great Barrier Reef, and I got some really good photos of the reef we were like way up in the sky. 진짜 높이 있었거든요. 그때. 근데 하늘이 너무 맑고 구름이 없어서 다 보였어요. 엄청 예뻤고 이렇게 지나가는데 we went along the coastline of Australia, and there were some really huge coastlines, beaches that looked like they just went on forever, and I took lots of photos because I'm like, I wanna remember this. Anyway, it was really pretty, and I just wanted to tell you guys that it was really nice flying from Australia to Korea. I don't know. It just came to mind. 제가 사진 나중에 기회 되면 보여줄게요. 저는 언제 호주를 엄청 I want to have like a solid 몇 개월 정도 이렇게 호주를 여행하고 백패킹하고 그냥 진짜 약간 많은 짐 없이 just like with one backpack, and I just travel the whole of Australia. That's like one of my oh, it's like on my bucket list. I really want to do that one day. Especially if it's like with someone. 제 언니나 아니면 멤버들이랑도 같이 하면 너무 재밌을 것 같고. 그렇게 여행을 많이 다니면서 배우거든요, 사실. 엄청 배우거든요. 여행 다니고, 뭐, 가는 곳마다 그런, 느끼는 게 있잖아요. 이렇게 새로운 데 발견하거나 아니면 엄청 맛있는 음식을 이렇게 찾거나, 되게 그런 신기한 경험들을 통해서 많이 느끼는 그 감정들을 이렇게 기록하고 아니면 뭐 글로 쓰거나 뭐 곡을 만들거나 그렇게 그런 시간을 갖고 싶어요. 언젠가. 재밌겠죠? 나 재밌을 것 같아. 엄청 프리하게 그렇게 막 여행 다니는 거예요. 버니즈도 같이 가야지, 그럼. 버니즈도 내가 같이 이렇게 찍어가면서 보여줄 거야. 버니즈한테. 어디를 가고, 뭐를 먹고, 어떤 재밌는 일을 하고 있는지 보여주면서 이렇게 같이 다니면 되지. 블로그처럼. 나도 좋아. 그래서 많이 연습해야 될 것 같아. 내가 이번에 느꼈는데 진짜 못 찍는 것 같아. 감독님들이 얼마나 어려운 그 대단한 일을 하시는지 또 한 번 느꼈어. 와, 그렇게 찍는 게 쉽지 않더라. 물론 나는 너무 찍고 싶은 마음이 있어서 계속 찍었던 건데, 내가 I used up so much storage this holiday. 근데 쉽지 않았어. 나만의 감성, 나만의 스타일대로 찍었어요. 내 스타일대로 해. 이게 엄청 흔들리고 그랬거든요, 찍으면서. If I tell you a little spoiler, just a tiny spoiler, I went for, you know how I said I went for a bike ride? 그때 제가 자전거 타는 그 아빠랑 같이 자전거 타는 날 제 카메라에 그 스토리즈가 다 나갔거든요. 그래서 물론 그 다음날 다시 사서 like I got a memory chip and I got another memory chip to film for, the rest of the holiday. 근데 그 하루에는 없었어요, 카메라가. 그게 메모리가 없어가지고 제가 하도 많이 찍어서. 그래서 그날만 핸드폰으로 찍었거든요. There's gonna be some pretty wacky, cool footage of stuff that I filmed on my phone that day. 그날, 왜냐하면 저만 찍은 게 아니에요. 그날은 거의 제 아빠가 더 많이 찍었던 걸로 기억해요. He was filming, he filmed me riding the bike from behind and he kept creeping up on me from behind. He's such a, 너무 웃겼어. 아빠가 이렇게 뒤에 타고 있었는데 핸드폰으로 이렇게 저를 찍고 있는 거예요. 자전거 타면서, 이거 다 자전거 타면서 찍는 거예요. 근데 이렇게 한 손으로 찍고 he would like creep up to me from behind, riding his, like he'd like pedal faster and then he'd like creep up on me from behind and then he'd be filming me and then I'd be like it's like 놀래잖아요. 그래서 엄청 막 이상한 표정 짓고 엄청 웃고 막 난리 났어요. It sounds very weird when I explain it, but if you see the videos, you'll know what I mean. So I'm just gonna let you know beforehand that it was taken all by phone. So it wasn't easy. 그리고 I will give you another little story. 블루마운틴에서 등산하고 있었을 때 그 바람이 진짜 많이 불었거든요. 약간 태풍이 있듯이 엄청 바람이 불었는데 특히 이렇게 산 꼭대기까지 올라갔을 때 제가 진짜 날아갈 줄 알았어요. I'm not even joking. I thought I would actually like fly away with the wind. And so I got really scared at some points. Anyway, so we drove up to this mountain and then at the end there was like this little walkway going right to the top of the mountain and I went to the very top because I have a thing where if I could just can't stop halfway and I need to get to the top of everything. If it's a mountain, then yeah, I'm headed that way. And 그 카메라를 들고 제가 막 찍으려고 했거든요. 근데 바람이 너무 불어서 you know the head of a camera, how it can like, you know, if you push it to one side or push it the other way, it like, you know, it spins around like a head. 근데 그게 사실 조금 힘이 필요하거든요. 카메라의 그 헤드를 이렇게 돌리려면. 근데 바람이 너무 세서 그 바람이 계속 그 카메라를 돌리는 거예요. It was like it made the camera, the head of the camera just like spin and that's how windy it was. So it was while I was filming 그 카메라가 엄청 이렇게 돌아가게 돼가지고 진짜 정말 어려웠어요. 그걸 제대로 잡기가. 근데 그게 너무 신기한 거예요. 바람이 이렇게 힘이 셀 수가 있는지. 와. And 바람이 사실 like if you can't really see it. And you don't know it's there until you feel it. And it's like it's strange how something that you can't see and something that like if it doesn't hit something you wouldn't know it's there has this much strength and this much 존재감. And it just got me thinking 엄청 신기하다. 근데 날씨가 엄청 햇빛이 예쁘고 쨍쨍해서 it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me how windy it was. As long as it's sunny and as long as it's not raining, then I'm fine. 누구 오셨다. I think I need to go now, guys. 저 곧 가야 돼요. I will see you soon though, and I'll send you, I might not see you soon, but I'll talk to you soon, and I'll send you photos, and I miss you, and I love you. Bye. 안녕. 같이 있어줘서 고마워. 안녕, 안녕.